Huh? How is that possible?
What?
I'm downloading something at 8 megabytes per second. The most I can get up to is 4 on Steam.
Might be just moving stuff on your hard drive.
No, it's downloading.
Then internet, it's weird.
Yeah. That's weird. I'm not gonna complain though. I look like a good 8 megabytes. Time to clip. God, I gotta clip it. I gotta clip it. I gotta clip it. I gotta clip it. Where's my clip? Clip, 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 clip. How do I clip?
I don't
Been
know.
so long.
Hmm.
Uh,
I forgot to put it on push to talk.
what do you do?
Yell.
That's not helpful. Uh,
Just whatever. Impressive.
Wise work. It's one of those days where Twitch just doesn't want us to stream.
Oh, so maybe before the stream. Okay, good. Wait. I could have sworn I heard my phone ping with... Yeah. It says that you started streaming, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go.
Yep.
Oh, Simon, you'll get along with those, you urchin. we got someone of royalty and an urchin now. It's great.
A few people from higher up.
It's like England and America just collided.
Who are you calling the higher up, and who are you calling the lower downs?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember those.
I'm saying it's like England because there's royalty, but I'm saying it's like America because there's rioting.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Oh no.
You want to see some real speed?
That's so we've don't really know then. Oh, what to do?
It does not. No, Brandon. Brandonian. Oh, well. Yeah.
A long rest would be nice.
Do we have time for a long rest?
I don't know.
Let's do a short rest then.
Sure.
Let's just chill for a bit
Let's
before
chill
we have
for a
to go
bit.
out. Yeah. That's sexist. Oh, okay. I hope the lady side is more powerful than the man side.
I'm just surprised it's still standing.
It's
There's
elf and magical bullshit. What do you expect?
a big ass motherfucking shield protecting us, apparently.
Elf and magical bullshit. It's just your explanation for anything weird like that.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't that be everyone's explanation for weird shit
True.
like that? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Sure. I'll finally expend my first ever hit dice.
I think my hit points are fine.
Sweet.
Damn.
I don't need any more than that, really.
No. I am currently at 53 hit points. I am fine.
I'm at now 44 out of 45.
I'd just like my dimension door to come back.
But beyond that, I can't gain any more of my abilities back because regaining my cards is a long rest.
That's true.
Yep.
I will just sleep. I'll have a power nap.
Oh shit, the flower.
Not that one.
The portal that spilled us into here.
Yeah, I'm messing around.
Yeah, that's true.
I won't argue with that.
Yeah, sure. What kind of hellish beast has arrived through this gate? Are we just
Another
gonna hear?
lord.
Are we just gonna hear some sort of roaring now, and just be like, Godzilla's here? I knew it. Are those the crown jewels? Oh,
Is that someone's crown jewels?
they're gonna be our crown jewels. Oh, the joys. I don't know, but you shouldn't be putting people anywhere, Brandon.
Depends on what the thing is.
Depends if you remember that if you forgot to do the thing.
But if you already forgot it, how can you remember it?
Hmm.
By remembering that you forgot it.
But then you remembered it.
Eventually. Yes, it is a very circular. You said it's a very circular discussion. You said circular.
You can't remember what you forgot unless you see it on paper.
Shut up.
Otherwise, it's just gone.
The name is undefined. D. Name is undefined. Haku is just suddenly sent me a whole bunch of messages saying, "Hey, my stuff's broken. Can you fix?"
Oh, coding. Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
programming for you.
Yeah, this is coding stuff. We don't ask questions. We don't want to know. Oh. We don't ask questions. We don't want to know. That wasn't me. That was you.
Totally.
What? What? That's cool. Someone want to eavesdrop?
What?
Where's Salafin? Can we go ask him to eavesdrop? Okay. Oh, am I running? That should be working. The Church of Corellian?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we in Star Wars now?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, is she very conservative? Reading for this, you continue to fight for the purity of elven traditions. Oh, great.
Oh no. We've left the dwarves and we've joined the elves.
They're gonna want us to. They're gonna want me and you, Simon, to leave. One, because you're literally on fire. Two, because I'm a small, dark dwarf. Diva Crab, Calwin, Kate. Oh my god, I've just figured out who it is. I just realised who you've based this character off now. Oh, I have. Oh, you. Oh my god, no. Oh no, she needs to look ugly though. Oh, that's unfair. Okay. Uh-oh. Should we leave?
No, it's fine. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Oh, is this going to be a total party wipe now?
Nah, it's fine.
Not yet, anyway. Cry?
Sit back and relax. I'm
Um,
still taking my short rest.
how long is it going to be till they get here? Okay, I'm going to put up the tiny hut. I'm joking. I'm not going to put up tiny hut. Because then they'll be like, "The fuck is this guy doing?"
Just wait.
You see, this is why I didn't do it. Yeah.
Wow, they have the same rooms as that one hotel that we stayed at.
Oh god, no!
It started again. The temple
Welcome back out.
pick up and attack us.
Thank you.
Exactly like that.
La-di-da-di-da. I told you to light yourself off fire.
I'm glad she hasn't seen Cellophane.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, we did call it as an emergency.
Yeah, man. We're trying to save these elves. Oh no. I don't think she's gonna like us.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I was right. We left the dwarves and came to the elves.
We could just go.
I think we've been booted out, so I don't really.
Yeah, right. And that is.
It's a traditional way.
Oh, okay. Righty-ho. Wait, you've been muted the entire time? What?
Oh, yeah, he had me muted this entire time.
Why didn't you say something sooner? No, I realized. I realized what happened. The settings got set back to what they were before Streamlabs crashed.
Oh, that's great.
So it was trying to use the wrong microphone. Well, that makes me very sad because we introduced a great character.
They heard me laugh about it, so that's good enough.
Yeah, probably, but just to kind of recap what's kind of happened. They had a short rest. They're in the temple. Some people came through the portal. It's a kind of delegation of an elven church, led by Deva Kaisea Adami. And she is not happy that there were non-elves inside their temple because she wants to plan services. Freer Shantirza was like, like anyone should be welcome to attend. And so Kaisea Win's like, fine, but I'm going to do things the traditional way. So if they can't understand me, that's their problem.
I mean, I comprehend language.
She said it more curtly than that, but,
That's putting it lightly.
She seems like a very nice woman.
Look, she's just very, very, very into her role as a warden of elven culture.
Again, she seems like a very nice woman.
Depends on how pointy your ears are.
Touche. I could get surgery to make my ears pointy if she wants.
So she's going to begin preparing for services. She also mentioned that there are some high mages on the way.
Woof woof.
Yes, woof.
There's a high major.
What could not be very kind.
That was insanely great.
That was almost clip-worthy, actually.
That was clip-worthy. Clip it. Clip it.
Oh, dear.
So, what would you like to do? You can stay here and attend Elven church services, I guess, if you'd like, or you could.
I guess we're gonna go do a wander.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Want to join me wandering around this place, Ragnar?
Yeah, let's go. It'll be better than staying here.
Ozen? I see you're awake now.
I can understand it.
He can
I can
understand it.
understand it anyway, so might as well.
Yeah.
Sure. It's up to you.
You're gonna stay for services?
No, I'm gonna go with them.
Okay.
Cool.
It's like
We're gonna do a wander around this place for as long as we can hear this temple service going on. Because clearly we're not really wanted.
Well, obviously not.
or if you decides to stay.
Well, yeah, because you can understand elf. I mean, we can comprehend language, but there's no point.
Yeah. There's that, and again, he is an elf, so you know.
Yeah.
He's not being
Kind of weird
like the
if you
rest of us.
didn't, though.
Oh wow. I didn't even realize. Yeah, like none of you. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen Ragnar's yet.
Seen my what?
Languages.
Yeah, literally none of you speak Elvish. That's
Yeah, no.
hilarious.
I speak. Dwarvish Common and Undercommon.
Yes.
So me and Cellophane can chat without people knowing what we mean.
Sullivan is kind of curious to see what goes on.
That's fine. He's just trying to bang someone.
Oh no.
I ain't fucking wrong.
you don't really know anything about Southam, so
Yeah, but I'm just joking about. Gosh, wants to poke holes in my logic, don't he?
I mean,
That's
yeah,
what DMs do, right?
Yeah, that's true.
that is kind of the point. Why is there a Way of the Shadow Monk in our thing? Oh, this is
Yeah,
Simon's other character.
That's my new thing.
I was just like, why is there a thing in the players with no image?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my new thing.
Yeah.
One
I
day.
understand now. Any Hoosers. So, there's still the kind of official-looking dwarves running around. There's the townsfolk. And then there's, like, you know, the embassy staff. Oh, and the Spec Ops people are still kind of knocking about.
Wow, they're still here. I would have thought they would have had something else to do now.
You never actually inquired about the nature or fullness of their mission. You just kind of got yelled at to run through a portal, and you did.
True.
Yeah, that's true. They did aim. They did try and kill us at one point, though.
I mean, fully understandable. Two people, the walls have been bust down, and two people suddenly fall through a hole in the wall.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of like understandable. Fine, I'll wander.
Yeah.
I'll bite. I'll wander over to the Spec Ops people.
Okay.
Hey,
It's like, they just kind of nod. Something
Hey,
we can help you with?
I just actually wanted to check to see if is there anything that you needed to be doing to complete any missions or something like that, like why you're still here, kind of thing. I'm just curious.
Our current mission is to ensure that your mission doesn't fail in this city.
Understandable.
It's considered a high priority mission by the Twilight Empire. And not
Right.
that we don't trust you to carry it out, but clearly
But you don't trust
this
us to
situation
carry
is
it
too
out.
volatile.
I get that. Yeah. Oh.
The person you're speaking to is a little gnome person, by the way.
Oh, great.
Oh. That's so. Right. No, to be honest, that doesn't make sense.
He has a great
is
big bushy seafoam green mustache.
Yeah, oddly specific.
Oh, since when he starts getting flashbacks.
Yep.
Dear. So you're sticking around while we're still within the city bounds?
That's correct.
Okay.
So is there any sort of ideas for getting us off the city bounds?
With our carriages. Carts, even, not carriages.
That's being worked on.
Right. I'm glad, because we have no ideas.
One of them goes. One of them just kind of goes. Sometimes you just wait and see what happens.
Yeah, that's about right.
Does feel like that kind of time. But I just get, antsy a little bit.
They kind of look like, well, this is only your second ever mission, isn't it?
Technically true. It's been such a long mission.
Yeah, it feels like you've been on this for years.
Yeah, it feels like we've been on this for at least a year.
And yet, it's only been a few months.
Yeah.
Because this mission technically started on the 15th of Agatsol.
Oh, wow.
We're still within the same year.
Yep.
But it feels like a year because in reality it's been a year.
Yep.
Well, technically that year includes the several months you spent on Valara,
Still stands.
which was your first mission.
Yeah. So yeah, technically this is still our second mission, but yeah, it feels like it's been going forever.
Yeah, something like
Yeah, you'll get used to it eventually.
I doubt that.
that.
I mean, it's not like you. It's not like every mission you wind up trapped in an embassy or stuck on some sort of demi-plane with transverse temporal flow or anything like that.
A what?
Yeah, it's also not every day that we get to talk to a supposed deity for a big faction, a religious faction as well. So stuff happens every day, and just everything kind of blends together.
He just kind of looks at you, kind of quirks his eyebrow. Deity.
Not real deity. I can't even remember.
Oh,
what
you know
the
how it
true
is,
person
well,
was.
pillars and all.
Oh yeah, and then there's the pillars too, which keep cropping up. That's been freaking me out. At the end of this, I'm probably going to have to get some sort of like psychologist person to just sit down and talk to.
Yeah.
Oh, we're way past that point.
True.
True. But yeah, so you know that they're basically not going anywhere until they feel like their mission is completed.
That makes sense. Cool. Cheers, guys. Let's start wandering these halls, I guess.
Yeah, let's. Should we move back to the boring sermon?
I really don't want to go to the sermon because we were
No.
clearly not wanted to-
I mean, should Brandon talk about it because Brandon's
Shoot.
there?
Yeah.
What?
What's going on at the sermon, Brandon? That's a child.
Bunch of singing and dancing and things.
If I knew there was dancing, I would have joined in.
Sadly, it's very, very religious, not something that you would normally do.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dear. Nope. I guess we're sitting tight. We're sitting tight while they do that.
Let's go find some food.
Food sounds good.
Food does sound good. Who are you gonna ask about food?
A person who looks like they'd know what they'd do with food.
Such as...
Hey, random person.
Is there a cook about?
I mean, there's like a cafeteria.
Oh, good. Let's go to the cafeteria then.
Well,
Yeah, let's go to the cafeteria.
I don't really know how to describe it. They kind of refer to it as a cafeteria. It's a little bit like a promenade.
Right.
Now I'm even more confused.
It's kind of like a big kind of open space, and there are a bunch of small little stalls and seating areas and things interspersed.
Right.
Kind of like a mall,
Okay.
like a mall court.
Let's
Okay,
go.
that's understandable then.
Yeah, let's just go around looking for some food then.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't go to malls very often, so it took me a moment to remember what they were like.
Hey, neither do we. It's cool.
Yep. We don't go out.
No.
Go out.
Going
in this
out? What
economy?
is this? What do you mean in this state of the world?
I just don't go out. Even then, everything's not burning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
the most
Pretty
amusing
cool.
thing is like people are always like whining and complaining about how people aren't doing this anymore or that anymore, and I'm like, my life
I
is
never did that.
my
Bitch,
life has
please, I never did that.
hardly changed at all.
Mm-hmm.
I just occasionally wear masks more than I used to.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Life of a gamer.
Yeah, man.
True.
The life of someone who doesn't want to spend all their time wasting money on frivolous capitalist crap.
Woo, capitalism.
Yay,
Capitalism
what a
is
great
fine.
system.
I just don't. I don't particularly care to buy a bunch of useless shit.
Oh, but you gotta get the slap chop. It's the greatest thing.
Although saying that, I am thinking about getting myself a goblet.
Uh,
Yeah,
That does sound pretty perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a brass goblet. I think I put a picture of it in the Discord.
Hypocrisy becomes self-aware.
Okay, so let's wander around these until we find something nice to eat.
Yeah. Let's just
I mean,
keep
given
looking.
the fact that my past perception is 17, I don't think we'll miss one.
So
Did you roll? Didn't you like crit roll? Didn't you like crit fail
fail.
last one you just did?
That's what I was trying to listen in on what they were saying.
Oh, right.
Oh,
You told Brandon
okay.
you're doing that,
so,
by the way.
Ozen, the way that works best is you tell me that you want to do a thing, and then I say,
mean, you guys were
okay.
selecting on Sultan, and I rolled, so I thought it was okay. Fine.
I don't often look at the chat, so
No, he's too busy.
I'm usually flipping through sheets and stuff. You've got to call my attention to what you're doing. Just saying.
Right, fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, so there are several types of Klingon restaurants.
I
It's only one person now.
Klingons have taken over this place. That's canon now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's called the Klingon restaurant, but it's actually run by orcs.
Okay.
And that's how you incorporate mistakes into canon.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like kobolds would be more fitting, but you know,
I think that's because you've never watched DS9.
Yeah, he hasn't.
I'm not a Star Trek fan.
Oof. Brandon's not going to be happy.
I just don't watch stuff. That's me.
I mean, I know plenty of people that don't watch things I watch. It's fine. I survive somehow.
Somehow.
What? Other people have different likes and views than you? No, they must
know,
burn.
That's wrong.
We're in 2020. Everyone who thinks different to me is
Holy
wrong.
fuck!
Yeah, man.
I just looked at the size of the text I put for Shintirza. Fuck me, I don't even remember writing all of that.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like a fever dream of just writing. Then it goes done, close it, never think of it again. Oh!
Yeah, a little bit like that. But yeah, so there is an orcish restaurant there, surprisingly. Not run by a full orc, but a half orc.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a thing.
They're very rare, mostly because most of the orcs have been driven out of the continent because they sided with the Dark God. But then there was one tribe that betrayed them, and they have a place where they're allowed to be.
Law.
Yeah. There's also there are several places offering various elven things. There's even a gnomish restaurant.
I know which one Ozen's not going to.
Let's hope that there's no beer, so we can't drink.
I mean, you can, because there are places that serve various things.
And we're out of city grounds.
Let's go drink.
You're on sovereign elven territory now.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
okay.
all-
Because
this
you're
is
in an
all elf
embassy.
territory.
I'm gonna grab Simon and Ozen by the arm and say, "Let's get pissed." And
What?
Simon, you can get sugar. You can get a sugar rush.
Sure, sugar. Yeah, sure, that works.
So most of these places serve things like spring wine. Not really much in the way of ales, although you can get some type of what do I want to call it? You can get kind of like a grog from the Klingon restaurant.
Okay. Thanks, the Klingon restaurant.
God, in my head I just went, is there going to be an off license inside in this place as well? So, duty free kind of
A
place.
duty-free, I think there might be a duty-free.
Because you never, it's just you go to the duty free here. There's usually some local stuff that you can get from there.
That's true.
It's an embassy, not an airport.
Not an airport. I know. That's where my head went. Yeah, sure. There'll totally be a duty free here. Wait. Oh dear.
So, how much are you guys willing to spend?
How much does it cost?
I guess it kind of depends a little bit on what you want, but the prices are fairly comparable to most like taverns and things.
I want some ale.
Well, your choices are spring wine or grog.
Grog it is.
Grog it is. So you're
How
going
much
to go
is-
to the Klingon restaurant.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, let's go Klingon.
Well, someone has to drive, so I'll stay sober.
No, Simon's gonna stay sober. Dorian don't drink.
Yeah,
Dorian
Dorian
doesn't
doesn't drink. Yeah.
You can
So,
drink. It's fine.
You're allowed to drink if you want to, Ozan. It's fine.
I don't want to tempt him.
So there's a kind of portly half orc who runs the restaurant, of course, and he's kind of jovial. He periodically he's known for walking around with a sort of a small accordion, singing traditional orcish songs.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh no.
You're just gonna have the ale, or you're gonna have some food as well.
Oh, should we have some food, lads?
We can try something. Never tried orc or half orc or whatever.
Yeah, I think we should have some. So let's have some food.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, they serve gach, of course.
What the fuck is gach?
I'll have some of that.
There's blood pie.
Uh,
Is that like black pudding?
A little.
Can I ask them what gach is?
There's bone cake.
The fuck is a bone cake?
It's cake with where instead of using flour they use ground up bones.
It's called bone meal.
Yikes! That does not sound nice.
Hey, desperate times.
There are a couple of types of roasted things.
Roasted things.
Daily catch.
Daily catch.
Roasted things, not specifying what kinds of things, just
Heads.
things.
Daily
Yeah.
No,
whatever
not-
they find.
Not things, thangs.
Fang.
Oh.
Oh, fangs. Oh.
Gosh, you guys, come on now.
I heard things.
Yeah.
That's
I
how I
heard
went
things.
to that's how I went to daily catch of whatever they catch on that day, whether it be rats, whatever.
Would you like to see if you know what a thang is?
I kind of can guess what a fang is.
I always thought it was just a really southern way of saying thing.
In an alternate universe, maybe, but here in Akarim, it's not.
Sure, I'll inquire.
Okay.
I'll have whatever is cheap.
Well, most servings of most things come out to about not too much, about 10 silver. For
Oh
lunch.
wow, that's very cheap.
It's lunch.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like grand and filling, but you know, it's kind of like midday meal sort of thing.
Yeah. I could eat.
Cool.
Are you going to roll that history?
What? I thought I was asking.
Oh, you're asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Lunches were originally very small portions. Well, you also got to remember that because this is in the Elven Embassy, it's also partially subsidized by the Elven state.
Mm.
Because it's mostly like dignitaries and people that come here.
Rating out on the elven dime.
So what a fang is a type of cave fish.
Right.
They are kind of translucent, and they're said to have a kind of jelly-like texture.
Wait, is Simon gonna be like getting meal ideas out of this now?
It wouldn't
'Cause
surprise
I'd
me.
be up for that.
Question which I have then is, how do you get it here? Do they come around here?
Yes,
Or
actually, there
are
are.
they imported?
There's an underground river here,
Oh wow.
and in one of the ponds that is kind of fed by that river, they actually farm things.
Right.
Huh.
Have you got any like meat, not fish?
Which is meat.
Shush, not fish meat though. I want meat.
He wants stuff that lives in land, not in water.
Yeah.
He explains that typically in Orcish society, things like that are hunted personally.
Oh, okay. Right.
If you happen to have something that could prepare it for you.
I mean, I don't think I do, but thank you for the offer.
Can I try and dive into the water to grab one of the fish myself?
No.
I mean, you'd have to go outside the embassy to do that.
Yeah, it's a river, not here.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's like the Grand Corsica.
We just go into the basement and jump into the water that's underneath in the basement of this embassy. I'm sure they'll be fine with that.
I mean, there's
Hey, it's a river. It's not standing water.
yes, but it's a river that's under the city.
Mm-hmm.
I stand for what I said.
Files, have fun outside before the riots.
He's done it again.
So, what are you gonna order?
I'm too broke to buy anything.
I'm gonna try what the first thing was.
The
Yeah, I'll
gok?
try that. I'll try that with Simon.
Yeah.
You're gonna try gok, okay?
Yeah, let's try gok
All right. You sit down. He immediately brings out your grog.
and grog. Most.
The only fruit juice they have is prune juice.
I'll stick with water.
Just thought I'd throw that out there because it's a warrior's drink after all.
Of course. But looking at me, I'm definitely a warrior, right?
Okay, so you're sat there with your beverages, whatever, and he comes out. He sets down a variety of what appear to be some type of dipping sauces, and then he sets down 3 plates of wriggling things.
Ooh.
uh,
May I ask how do we eat these? I've not tried Orcish culture before. I'm only asking so I don't do something stupid.
Oh,
They like their meals
well,
living.
it depends on how much you want them to squirm.
Hmm.
He kind of explains what some of the sauces do. They kind of have different effects on them. One of them kind of weakens them. One of them makes them a bit more writhy, and one of them is just spicy.
Doran's gonna
Lovely.
grab one of the wiggly things, dip it into all of the dips, and have
I'm
it.
gonna be like, my God, you are insane.
Wait, if one makes it less wiggly,
Yep.
and the other makes it more wiggly, wouldn't that like cancel it itself out?
I think that's his
You're
plan.
asking some logic for Dorian. Nope. There's
Um,
no logic here.
It's extremely extremely savory. Probably one of the most savory things you've ever tasted.
Ah, it's
I
like
mean,
oyster.
it wriggles a little bit, but teeth can make short work of that.
Huh.
Hey, it's sort of like weird oyster. That's still alive, but even
I'll
more
put-
alive than normal.
I'll put mine inside of the spicy one.
Fair enough.
He just pulls out his crossbow and just fires repeatedly.
Oh no, the poor
No,
place.
you're gonna break the table. I'm not paying for that.
Well, the thing is, I have repeating shot on my crossbow right now, so I can just keep shooting.
You're just gonna keep shooting the table and just.
You're gonna get thrown out.
But of course, you know, the best gawk, of course, is he's explains the gawk here is very fresh.
I can taste it.
Where they have barrels, they grow them in the back.
Huh.
Oh, that's nice.
That's definitely unique.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have more.
I was just like, should I eat this?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
It's just a bit savory. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you're in the mood for more better things.
I was like, okay, I
Here
want
goes
to
and
go.
And I will dip it into the one that makes it more lively and hand it
So-
to him.
What you've learned from Elvish culture is that, or from Orcish culture, is they like their food alive.
Yep. Which is fair enough for them.
Yeah. Let's not question it. We do not want to stamp on their traditions.
Nope.
It's very filling, actually,
Mm.
and you gain 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Or in my case, I gain 2 hit points.
Oh yeah, if you're down hit points. Oh yeah, we did take a long rest, Kira. So
Short rest.
short
short rest.
Excuse me, misspoke.
So you
there.
can do hit dice if you want to.
Yeah, I did do a hit die, so
Okay,
Nice.
just wanted to make sure I wasn't aware if we told you that or not.
I was here.
Okay,
Awesome.
so yeah, so you have a nice lunch, and you begin. You hear the sound of horns coming from the courtyard.
Uh oh. It might be the end of service.
Might be. Sure, I think we finished. We think we finished our food and we
Yeah.
paid, right?
Yeah, we've paid.
Yeah. So you guys had what, like 2 or 3 grogs?
Yeah, I had
They did.
maybe. No, I had maybe 4.
All right. So we'll call it 6 grogs and then 3 gachs. So.
Yeah.
At 10 gold a pop. Can I math? It's like 70. No, did I say 10 gold? 10 silver. Excuse me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was like, excuse me, that's very expensive fucking grog.
So he's like 6, 9. So like 90 silver. Not
I've
bad.
paid my-
I'll
paid
just
mine
give
for the
him.
food.
I would just give him a piece of gold and say keep the change.
He's very grateful to you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, bye. Nice
Nice
food.
place. It's a Klingon restaurant.
Yeah.
No, it's not it's the Klingon restaurant.
Oh, this is not a franchise. It definitely feels like something that should be in more places.
Surprisingly, Orcish culture is not very well received in the Alliance.
Can't
Sounds
see
about right.
why.
Couldn't
Anyway,
possibly
let's
have
go
anything
towards
to
the
do with
horns.
the millennia of war. Definitely not.
Definitely not. No.
To the horns.
As you go outside, you see that the elves from Temple have kind of gathered around, including the Freer and the Deva. You see those kind of officially looking dwarves have come out as well. And the portal begins to open again.
Right.
You see all of the elves begin to kind of start kneeling.
Should we do the same?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I'm gonna just keep standing.
Maybe we should
Yeah.
ask the one guy that speaks Elvish.
Roll insight.
Who, all of us?
Yes.
That's
Damn.
Wow.
How did I beat both of you and I have a -1?
wow.
So you all pass.
Sweet.
You notice that even the
Isn't
spec ops
isn't
people.
Orifir gonna do it?
Orifir is probably the part of the group is kneeling.
Yes, he is.
Oh right.
You notice that even the spec ops people have taken a knee. So
Okay, let's take a knee, guys.
Sure, let's take a knee.
you get the idea. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
This is really uncomfortable. How do people do this?
I don't know.
After a moment, through the portal, you see emerging several hooded figures. Their robes, at first they look almost black, but they're actually a very deep blue. And they appear to almost like the night sky. And then over their faces, you see they have a variety of masks.
Right.
They appear to be made from animal skulls.
Huh.
Ooga, 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 chaka.
That's so racist. Oh my
That
god, I
is
can't
really
believe you did that.
racist. Fucking hell, man.
I can resist.
Wow.
I know I'm an asshole.
Wow.
And then finally, you see one come through the portal, and the skull they're wearing appears larger than the others and has like these huge horns. Give me a nature check.
A what check?
Nature. It's the idea of seeing if you know anything about animals.
No.
Ozen. There we go. Wow. So Dorian thinks he recognizes it as some type of dragon.
I think that's the really important one.
Okay.
And as the really important one, he also has like I don't want to say not pauldrons. He's like a kind of a big puffy collar, we'll say.
Right.
Looks like some kind of animal fur, probably.
Yeah.
Makes him look really, really intimidating, actually. And you see Adami kind of step forward and offers a bow. And you hear her say something in Elvish.
Cool.
I cast comprehend language.
Okay. The literal meaning. Well, there's not really a lot of figurative speech going on in this, since it's
Yeah, I was gonna say.
it's kind of like a formal greeting, so it's not very figurative.
Yeah.
But she basically says, on behalf of the Temple of the Sildarine, I bid you welcome. I have come answering your call, and our facilities are open to you, Grand Magus. And then she kind of throws in, it's like, I wasn't expecting your Eminence's presence in person. And the Magus just kind of raises a hand to kind of wave her off. Her expression doesn't seem to change, but you feel like she probably wasn't well pleased about that, but such is the way.
It is the way.
And at this point, you start to see the elves beginning to stand up now. So, thoughts, questions, concerns?
I'm gonna ask Simon. I'm gonna ask not Simon. I keep getting that wrong. I'm gonna ask Dorian and say, do you know who he is?
Do I know who they are?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That'd be history.
Yes. And by the way, the difficulty for this is 16, so good luck.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
For once, I got the right dice. I think I know about them.
Well, you don't know much. Hey, Pengu!
He's
Welcome.
awake? Bloody hell.
Yeah, you're awake?
Go to bed, my man.
Or actually,
It's morning for him.
actually, yeah,
Oh.
it should be morning for him, because
Yeah.
they're the opposite of us.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So good morning, Penguin. Actually.
Yes, man.
So what you know, because you've got a 19, but that's not high enough for you to have like expert knowledge. You have
Yeah, I would guess.
mostly because outside of the Elven realms, no one really knows. But they have rumors of very powerful mages amongst the elves, with the kind of the premier being the Grand Magus.
We're gonna be
Okay.
seeing some weird elven magic stuff here.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
elven magical bullshit. It's wonderful.
That sounds great.
The Grand Magus actually begins to make a speech, surprisingly in common.
Ooh.
And then he says he kind of points toward the dwarves, and he says that he wants to extend his gratitude to the Temple of Moradin for joining them during this time of crisis. And he has essentially informed the elves that they're going to be performing a ritual for which they would be grateful for the inclusion and involvement of all of them. Them
Right.
being the Tel Kasir. Meaning the elves, because it's something that they can help with.
Right, okay.
Sure.
Basically, you get the gist of it that the dwarves will be summoning in. Wow. The dwarves will be summoning in divine energy from Moradin.
Right.
The elves will, of course, bring in some divine energy from their gods.
Uh-huh.
You better not hurt my precious Yeet Street. What the fuck is Yeet Street?
Exactly.
Do we know?
Don't worry, it's fine.
Do you know what it is, Simon?
Yes.
So, and yeah, they're going to basically perform a powerful ritual magic to calm the city.
Well, seppuku.
No,
Is that a good idea?
is what a good idea.
To,
Pacify the entire city, probably.
yeah, but what if they take it the wrong way?
It's elven high magic. It's fine. It goes beyond diplomacy.
Yeah.
Well, it's more or less the effects of it's like a higher level calm emotions, basically.
Right, okay. So we're telling people to chill the fuck out.
Basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. Maybe I can throw this out for you to read.
Nice.
wasn't that good of a burp.
It wasn't
You're right.
really.
I'm disappointed in you.
Should be. I wouldn't expect anything less. If you were happy that I did that, then I'd be disappointed in you. Well, I already am. I'm always disappointed in you, so there shouldn't be much difference.
But yeah, so basically what's going to happen is they're going to perform this ritual, and the idea of it is it will make everyone in the city suddenly become indifferent.
Oh, okay.
At least for a time, and hopefully allow for, you know, the Jarls to be able to reestablish some fucking order.
Right, okay.
Starting with beer, because that's clearly a priority.
It always is. Always has been.
I mean,
But
when
we
wouldn't
can
it be
use
for the
it
dwarves?
to go get. We can use the time to go get our carts and GTFO from here.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
I second that.
So, I'm just going to kind of describe it because I don't feel like there's anything the party can actually contribute to it. Kind of over the next hour, you see they begin preparing a whole bunch of weird ritual magic. In total, there are like 12 of these high-masked high mages, including the Grand Magus. The dwarves bring out a anvil and heated metal and begin pounding on it in a sort of rhythmic way, essentially establishing a beat. They begin chanting, the elf clerics begin chanting, the air kind of begins to fill with magic, so anyone who's sensitive to magic can kind of feel what's going on. Which I think at this point is probably actually everyone in our party.
Yep.
Is Lug sensitive to magic?
No.
I mean, yeah, he's got Earth Daddy, so yeah.
He's not like adept at using magic, but because of Earth Daddy, he's been awakened to
Okay.
some level of magic.
Like he's gonna get a little tingle, but nothing more.
Right. Right, yeah.
Okay.
Lug just kind of feels a little tingle in the air.
Right.
As the ritual progresses, you see that a lot of the elves begin singing and dancing kind of around the magic circle. Dorian, roll me a constitution check.
Is he just gonna stop being sick?
No.
Oh.
That's 17.
Okay, good. So you won't be overwhelmed. You start to kind of feel kind of whispering in your head. Kind of like distant thoughts and feelings from somewhere outside of you.
Oh no, not this again.
It's not unpleasant, it just feels strange. Ooh. Okay, I'll have a thing to send you later. Distant thoughts. Oh my god, Big Red. That's not a
Like
thing,
distant
Dorian.
thoughts.
That's
but-
not a thing that Dorian would experience.
Yeah.
I don't know about Simon, but definitely not Dorian. Anyway, as the ritual begins to build, the magic swirling in the air becomes more and more and more powerful, until finally this kind of wave seems to wash over everyone. And you all feel completely at peace. Kind of like you feel the warmth of the gods.
Cool.
And
Cool and
in the distance, you could hear things going on, like spells exploding, people yelling stuff. it all kind of stops.
I guess they died.
Nah. Everyone's chill.
Yeah, no, like everyone feels just completely at peace now.
You know, everyone is high as fuck.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all.
That's what I need a sandwich.
Like, you've never felt so peaceful before. Except maybe if you were really drunk or if you had some especially nice old Toby.
Well, I guess we can use this. I'm gonna go locate myself and the nearest window that lets me see outside. See what's going on outside.
As you look outside, you see there were like guards, and some of those red cloak people had apparently engaged in some kind of fighting. Curiously, the people in the red cloaks are more or less peaceably surrendering themselves now.
Okay.
They've been calmed to the point that they've seen the error of their ways.
Oh damn.
It's
For now.
probably temporary, but
Yeah.
on the plus side, it means that the strange city guard might be able to get a handle on the situation now.
Cool. Right, so we can probably use this as we can definitely use this as our opportunity to
You wouldn't
GTFO?
be actually because you've been calmed.
Hmm?
I was responding to Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, we can use this as a opportunity to GTFO then.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's go get the people, find our way out, and make our
Yeah,
way
man.
down to the cart place.
Okay. You make your way down to the cart place. And the cart guy's not actually there. Because,
Oh, sweet, free.
the entire
Right.
city may have been calmed, but a few moments ago it was not so.
Yeah,
You get there and you see that the place has been kind of boarded up.
Oh. Fucking great.
I can believe that. I can understand that. I'm sure they will be fine with us, retrieving the cards, and I can leave the documentation behind. That's legitimate enough.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? We're still paying, right?
Yeah, I paid them lots.
Yeah, man.
Read, why don't you read the document?
Sure, I'll read the document.
You mean investigation. DC of 10. It should actually be quite obvious.
I'm gonna get a 9 from this, aren't I?
Yeah. I'd be impressed if you did.
Oh no, this is 16.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
damn.
You notice there is actually a sending code on your main receipt.
Cool. I will press it.
Or you can't press it, but you could incorporate it into your casting of sending.
He can still press it.
I don't have a sending spell, so... Oh, unless you're talking about the earring sending. Because I don't have sending spell.
Wow, you guys opted not to have one of the most useful spells?
Sounds
Yeah.
as if the card caster is a wonderful class, and I regret choosing it.
I don't necessarily mean you, but there are people who are actual casters.
Hey, shut up.
I mean, artificers can only cast 1/3 of their level, so it's like I gotta pick what I can get.
That's true. Still a generally useful spell, but you're an artificer. You might be able to find a way to integrate such a thing into your comm device.
Yeah, but there's one problem with that.
which
Mhm.
is
Infusions. I can only have a maximum number.
it's not an infusion.
It's a modification.
It's a piece of arcane technology, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, it's already been infused. We're just expanding its use.
You're just modifying it.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. What do you want me to roll, Arcana?
Yeah, probably Arcana because it's Artifice. Or I guess you have you have Artificer's tools, don't you?
That's... I don't think Artificer's Tools is a thing.
I swear that it was.
I have Thieves' Tools.
Yeah, like jewelers and whatnot.
Because I thought Artificers were supposed to have special tools for artificing.
I have Smith's Tool. Oh, on my original sheet, I still have Smith's Tools, Jeweler's Tools. I don't see anything about Artificer's Tools.
Maybe they're called Tinker's tools.
I'm proficient in that. I don't think I have it.
Yeah, specifically Tinker's tools or some kind of artisan's tools. I think you're.
Specifically thieves' tools or some kind of artificer's tools is what I'm reading here.
I'm reading from the
I'm reading from D&D Beyond at the moment.
I'm reading from a wiki dot.
Hmm.
But this is official content because it's been released now.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a typo from D&D Beyond.
Could be.
But yeah, because he does have Tinker's tool proficiency.
Proficiency, but does he have Tinker's tools?
No.
I'm ruling that it was an oversight that you weren't given them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you have proficiency in it. Equipment.
Does he have them?
Yeah, I don't. I
Energies.
have proficiency, but I don't have them.
Thieves. How could you have proficiency for a thing that's only usable by your class and not be given that for your class?
I don't know, but I wasn't the one that made it.
I'm ruling that's dumb. I am overruling the rules and ruling that you made them at some point.
Yeah, because
I just find some stones on the ground and just stick them together. They're done.
You made them at some point in the past through the act of becoming an artificer.
Because yeah, by default you get thieves' tools. You do get thieves' tools. You don't get Tinker's tools and the Dungeoneer's pack.
I feel like that was an oversight because I feel like probably in like the Unearthed Arcana they were like, yeah, just thieves' tools, and then they added Tinker's tools at some point and just neglected to correct it in that.
Probably. That does sound Wizard of the Coast enough.
I don't care if you have both because let's be honest, they're tools. They probably cost like probably not more than 25 gold.
Yeah.
And you have a long sordid history at this point anyway. So you have Tinker's tools.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's high enough. You tinker around a little bit with your comm device, and you find a way to incorporate sending codes into it.
All right. I've hacked into the main system.
You've hacked into the underlying spell work of your comm device.
Wow.
It's not known whether or not this type of modification is legal, but you know,
Probably isn't.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's some kind of mageware update you're supposed to have, or if it violates some kind of weird magical ethics. But you know, it's done now.
We can probably just read the manual and see the terms and conditions at the bottom of it.
Probably.
Even still, I wouldn't put it beneath Ozin to be like, whatever.
Yeah. It's a Dorian kind of thing to just read and go, oh, yeah, we've broken all these rules. Cool.
Anyway, so you're able to use the send code.
Press pound.
What would you like to send?
Yeah.
We're here to collect our cards.
I just imagine like Ozin is having this like
Roll
cold
me
collar.
roll me an insight for the love of everything holy.
Insight. Didn't they have bonus insight? There we go.
20 round.
Wow. Ozan uncharacteristically knowing something about how people work
Ugh. How strange.
has the prescience. I
Do you
don't.
want to try that again?
I can't remember the word I'm looking for. That's really annoying.
Insert word here. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, he has enough. God damn. I can't think of a word.
Know how.
Understanding.
I'm just gonna go with generic wisdom. He has
Sure.
the foresight to think, oh, it might behoove us to kind of indicate in the sending message who we are, specifically what carts we're trying to get, that sort of thing. Fortunately, there is a reference number on your receipt, so that should help.
Tell them the reference number. You've only got 25 words to say this, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. You get a message back. It says, "Please hold."
You gotta love that hold music.
What are we holding on to?
Your arse.
We can do that too, but he was talking about the music when they put you on hold.
About 30 minutes later, you get a reply saying that someone will have your carts brought out.
Cool.
Thanks, bro.
A few moments later, you hear the sound of stone moving as the doors begin to drop down on one of the warehouses. And you see there are a couple dwarves that begin moving out the carts. They do explain they are a bit short-staffed at the moment. Kind of only the essential people, so they don't have people to drive all of your carts.
That's fine.
We have us.
Yeah.
You know they're like...
So we can help.
There are like... How many carts was it?
20 cards, 30 cards.
I want to say 23.
Yeah, 20 to 30 cards.
I remember the number 23, I think. It was almost like 9 months ago, so...
Yeah.
I hope someone wrote it down somewhere.
Again.
We could
Well,
make a lead-like system, so it's kind of like a train.
I mean, that's what we're going to be doing to leave the city. Yeah. That's what we've been doing all this time.
Well, I mean, to fill in the non-driver carts.
Well, it's mostly the thing if you're in a city. A train works great out on the open road, for the most part. The war-torn city streets might be a different story, but you can try it, I guess. I guess that's definitely what you're going to commit to.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll land vehicles.
I feel like I'm...
Which is
A tool proficiency.
so Ragnar.
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm back.
Do your land vehicle stuff.
I like to point out that Ragnar driving a train of like 23 carts through a city.
What attribute, Brandon, would you say?
Probably. Let's see. What would? I guess it's a kind of a combination of dexterity and animal handling, isn't it? What's animal handling based off?
Dexterity.
Animal handling is wisdom.
There is. I just can't see it because this window's too fucking small for it. Wisdom.
Oh God.
Yeah, it is wisdom.
Oh God. Yep. Good luck.
What do you want me to? I have to put a value in
Wisdom.
dexterity or wisdom. Oh, okay.
Because you're controlling
Oh,
animals.
damn.
How bad was it? Oh.
Not too
Okay.
shabby
That's pretty good.
for me. I do have a +1 to animal handling. That's probably what saved me.
You managed to get there, and you've only cracked 3 wheels.
Sweet.
Only cracked. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you. Fortunately, you probably still have a couple spares, but your guess is probably just glad to not have to keep carrying this fucking chest around everywhere.
She did her best.
Oh yeah, I think I might have forgotten to mention that, but Yugisa and Belron would have had to carry the chest through the portal. And so now everyone's probably wondering, what the fuck is so important that they have to drag a chest around with them in an emergency situation?
Yeah, why is she dragging her chest?
That's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty important fucking chest, because in addition to the dragon eggs, it also has your soul urn thing.
I have
Don't
a
worry.
soul urn?
It's fine. Yeah, it's the soul urn that was given to Thingy that disappeared. They got banished to the other dimension.
Oh.
That soul urn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
the soul urn that still has 21 souls that need to be found host for before
Hold
the
on,
end
I'll
of
be back. My
Samhael.
brother's playing Solaris. He needs a hand.
Okay.
I guess one can inhabit my Iron Defender.
Literally not how that works.
It needs a living new body.
I mean, one, it has to be living. Specifically, these are elven souls. They need to be put into elves. It's literally the deal
Yay,
that
banished
Zach
to
made.
City.
Well, almost. As you guys are getting everyone loaded up and ready to get the fuck out of town, you run into a familiar face.
Okay.
And she's like, as she takes in the sight of you guys, she kind of puts her hands on her hips. She's like, I should have known. All this chaos around you would be at the center of it.
Who is this again?
She's from the Grand Dorsico.
Oh, the one that. Okay.
Yeah. She
Oh, who's she?
She's the person from the Grand Dorsica person.
You know her.
Oh.
She's the actress you met at the Grand Dorsico.
Ah, that Ozen's banging. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Now you got it.
speaking of which, she kind of laser focuses in on Ozen.
Hey.
she basically says to him that they have some things to discuss.
She's
Oh,
pregnant.
shit.
Well
I
done.
hope it doesn't. I mean, you've got time. We're still gonna load up the rest of the cards.
Yeah. Congratulations to becoming a dad.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we already have one dad already, so why not two?
Yeah.
You know how many-
Yeah, but I don't know that yet. That's the thing.
Let's see.
Oh god, why have to start paying child support?
How would child support work with this job?
Leo
what I'm
just
wondering.
pay it.
Orpheus, as she
He just, like,
as,
carries
as
pigeon
she
money.
as she kind of saunters off towards a little alcove waiting for you, Orpheus kind of grabs your shoulder and he's like, he offers you a necklace. He's like, a gift sometimes helps with these things.
Thanks,
gonna-
I could
I'm
use
gonna-
all the gifts I could
I'm gonna
have.
walk up to you, pat you on the bum, and say, "Nice going, Tiger." I'm gonna put my hand. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. Good.
Have
My
I want a
honor is
treat.
good.
So, you give her the necklace.
That I do. And I do very graciously.
And she's like, she's a little bit surprised. She wasn't quite expecting that. So you now have advantage on your discussion with her. She's like, oh, maybe.
We're all around the corner just listening in. Just...
She's like, oh, her kind of internally, she's thinking, oh, maybe you're not such a bastard after all. She accepts it, and she immediately sets it on, and you see a slight twinge of magic from it.
Oh, please tell me that's a mind control device.
I don't think so.
no.
No, actually, it's one of the necklaces from the urn we were talking about moments ago.
Oh, so she's possessed now.
No,
I don't think that's quite how that works.
that's not what that urn is for.
Yeah.
Then I am very confused. I'm missed out on a lot, so I'm sorry.
You were. Oh no, he wasn't there because that was in Shala before we met Ozen.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the lowdown on the urn, just to help you catch up. From the Isle of Valara, they managed to save a whole bunch of elves. Unfortunately, not all of them had bodies for their souls to be returned to when their souls were freed from the Jagrafes.
Of the holy hadrophatic, blah blah blah.
Yeah, of the Holy Hadrojasic Maxarodenfo.
That thing.
I can't believe that's a word.
So, after the souls were released from the mighty Jagrafes,
Of the holy hadrophatic.
of the Holy Hadrojasic Maxarodenfo, they were theoretically supposed to go into whatever their afterlives are. Unfortunately, because of their condition, they were kind of rejected by the elven afterlife. And the Soul Reaper was like, well, fuck. They've got to be reborn. And that's usually something that they don't deal with. So he wanted to kind of pawn it off on the ancient Himra. Unfortunately, Himra had kind of pieced out of the dimension. Because he's needed to recharge for like 10,000 years. Not having
I'll freeze myself.
not having that option, he tracked down us and was like, "Do this for me or else."
Pretty much.
Basically.
And so Dozak chose not to find out what or else was. And so he had a urn with 33 elven souls that need to be reborn.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We were able to offload some of them onto our caravanners. which was helpful. And I think maybe one other person along the way. And yeah. So now with the one you just gave to her, that brings us down to 19.
Yay!
Actually, since you are in an elven embassy, you might want to take the chance to see if you can find any more people, just saying.
We kind of left the Elven Embassy by now.
No, because you brought the carts there, because that's where all the elves were that you need to load into said carts.
I thought the elves would have been with us when we went off to the cart place.
Yeah, 80 people have just followed you to the city and back.
Yeah. I mean, they followed us all the way out here, so yeah.
No, the logistics of that are terrible. They waited at the embassy for you to bring the carts back.
That's why I was really confused of everything that was of why we were doing the rolls, because hey, I was thinking that everyone was there.
No, if everyone
So,
was
you know.
there, you'd just get in the carts and go.
Exactly what I was intending.
Well, I'm glad we cleared up your confusion.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That's also how you've run into her, because she's, of course, here at the Elven Embassy.
Okay.
'Cause
That makes much more sense then.
she's trying to get fucking home. So, obviously, she went to the nearest Elven Embassy to arrange that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you guys also happen to be heading this way. And chaos seems to follow you.
It makes much more sense now.
Yes.
I was thinking, why would she be at the cart place?
Yeah, no.
Doesn't make sense.
You guys, as the adventuring group, went to go get the carts, trained it up, and brought it back to the embassy to pick up all your people so you can get the fuck out of this city finally.
Cool. Makes much more sense now.
Yes. Now that we're all caught up on that, also congratulations, Ozan, on being the father of a future owner of a elven soul that's been in some kind of weird.
Are we still talking about this
purgatory
soul stuff?
For
Yeah.
10,000
Okay.
for thousands of years.
Plus already an open embassy again.
Yeah, because you've got to pick up the elves, which is what you're doing now. After you leave here, we can finally get out of this fucking city.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so Ozan, you have some decisions to make.
Which would be
Well, one, she demands to be taken back to the Twilight Empire.
Why? What's going on? I've missed
The
it.
actress person is with us at the moment, and
Oh, I know this.
yeah, and she wants to go back to the Elven place now.
And since you're the father of her child, she considers this that a duty that you should have.
all right. I'm down.
Okay.
I don't think you have much choice.
Don't forget
Yeah,
what now.
no.
I don't think he has much choice.
This is true.
Well, we were going there anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, so that seems reasonable. So I'll add her to the party NPCs now. And yeah, beyond that, she's not really sure what's going to happen with the baby.
Oh, why?
Well,
Does she not want one?
she, are you kidding me? She's an elf. The opportunity to give birth to a child is like a cause for celebration.
Oh, okay.
The thing
Damn.
of it is, she's not really sure she's not really certain that she wants to bond with Ozan.
I can't think why. Ozan's a lovely guy. He's no longer evil, at least.
True, but because the thing of it is, like, so elves normally have when they intend to bring a child into the world, there's this whole thing, and you become bonded through that. This is one of those rare occasions where it happened outside of that normal bonding process,
Yeah, I remember that.
which makes the bonding optional.
Mate, you don't want to be tied down.
Conversely, however, that may potentially mean that the child becomes born without a house. Which, not the end of the world, but you know, it is generally considered a lower social status.
And seeing how she's a well-dressed actress, I can imagine she's not keen on that thought.
Not particularly. So, that's kind of your choice. To attempt to gain the approval of her family for bonding, or not.
I will attempt to gain the approval,
Okay.
just so I have a child army of like Ragnar.
Oh, yeah, that's my one. You can't say that.
Oh dear.
You can have a different quest. You lazy shit.
Hey, we can have the same quest.
No, we can't. Go away.
It's like a gym membership.
Go away. I don't like you.
Well, what that means is Ilaria will be essentially accompanying Ozen all the way until they get back to her home,
Oh God.
which happens to be in Bossing Tel Qasir.
No, we're still
Did
going
you
to
really
that.
name a place after Barsing fucking say?
No.
Uh
Probably.
huh.
No, probably.
When I was first imagining it, it was a big ringed walled city.
So it's Barsing say?
Yeah, basically. I've never claimed to be original.
Mm.
This is true.
In fact, literally one of the core rules of D&D is steal the things, all the things from everybody.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
much.
sounds about right.
I mean, fucking, we have Kai Seowin as a character.
I'm surprised Keanu Reeves hasn't showed up yet.
That's later on.
He will.
Give it time. Yeah, so basically the whole point of that is she'll be joining you guys until you get to places.
Okay.
Yay.
But now, we can finally leave.
Yay.
Ooh. I need to go be right back for a moment. I have a thing to attend again.
Yay, we did the thing.
We did the thing to do the thing.
Finally, we left this fucking city. When we were talking about leaving the city, what, like 3 sessions ago? 4 sessions ago?
But we all been so big idiots that it took 3 sessions just to move through a city.
Yeah,
That's normal.
there it is for us.
I think for most D&D players it is.
Hmm.
Wait, how would she get rid of the child if they don't have abortions yet?
What?
How would she be able to get rid of the child if they don't have
It's
abortions yet?
It's elven bullshit magic.
Yeah, man.
It's an explanation for everything.
There's a point when you got to question, alright, is this just bullshit or is this like actual magic?
I call it elven bullshit magic, but it's like there is something for that.
Oh, so she's possessed. What?
Hmm.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just commenting on what I said.
What did you say?
I have no idea what he's on about.
Oh
Never
yeah,
mind.
I'm going to Chris, since she's now of your, I don't want to say
Watched.
fiance because that's not quite the right word yet.
Ha!
Damn it.
Damn it! You want to get? It's a game.
Yeah, you have
I mean, from Ozen's perspective, damn it.
yes. Well, I mean, you've got to earn what's a kind of like a pre-fiance?
A girlfriend.
I guess.
You're not wrong.
That seems more intimate than this, but sure.
What do you want?
I mean, there's no point in between girlfriend and fiance. Like, there's no.
Yeah, you're in a weird position where it's a kind of semi-political kind of thing. Yeah, so
It's complicated area.
yes, yes, you're in the it's complicated phase.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But I did I did make a full sheet for her since I knew this was a possibility. Yay, forward planning.
Yay.
Yay.
She is a College of Glamour Bard 8.
Oh, damn. She's actually pretty good.
Yeah. She good lord, she has a plus 11 to performance.
I mean, she is an actress.
This is true.
Uh-huh.
Ragnar,
She has a plus. She has a plus what to performance? Sorry.
11.
11.
Oh, she's beating me. Motherfucker.
She is a professionally trained performer.
I am just a guy who likes to sing.
Yeah.
I think I'm better.
Who knows? Maybe
I mean, her persuasion is also 11, so.
Mm. So yeah. Who knows? Maybe you can make a performance together.
Like musical.
No, she'll fall in love with me, and we can't be having this sort of drama over fictional characters.
I don't think that's how that works, especially considering she now has ostensibly a baby
I'm
daddy.
basically the baby daddy.
A baby daddy to be.
There's the name. There's the name.
Shit happens, bro.
So yeah, you hit the road. You head out the gate. Out this one, there's not really a huge bridge. It's more of a windy mountain pass. And because I don't feel like dealing with random encounters, we're just gonna skip right over those.
Wow. Okay.
Tom,
Smooth sailing.
I want us to get to the end of this mission that we've been working on for like the better part of a year.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
But it does mean that you will essentially have the opportunity for a long rest.
Yes, please.
So, please regenerate, refill your expendable uses.
Do we lose our bonus to our health now?
Yes.
Yes.
But I liked having extra health.
Well, you just
Back?
need to get good food.
Simon, you're a cook. Oh yeah. Yeah. All my spell slots have refilled. What? So we're leaving this city now?
Yep.
Oh damn, that was quick.
Was it? How long have we been here?
The 4 sessions, 3 maybe.
3 weeks?
Something like that.
Something like that. What do I want to restore? I need to just have like a generic forest thing somewhere. We're just going to use this one again, I think. No, I don't really want to, though. Let's reuse this one instead.
What?
Oh, no, I can't because it's coastal. That makes me sad. I guess we're back to the humdrum again.
Oh, look at this! Wow, it's like we've been here before.
No, it's a completely different town. What you talking about?
Yeah, the background doesn't.
You need to add Bell. You need to add Belron.
I need to change a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's 2 sets of us.
No. There's not. Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no, we're gone.
It was the mirror version of us.
Doppelgangers.
Oh,
That. And then, do. Please stop, computer. Please stop having a seizure. Thank you. Sorry, it just makes it really hard for me to see what the fuck's going on.
Oh, so it just sees the tower in the distance.
No, actually, there's no tower in this one.
You sure about that? You sure that's a fact?
Now we got teleported back to the area. We're like, well, how are we back here? We've lost all this time. And
Oh,
the guys can
look
be
was
like,
tiny
I have
for some reason.
teleported you through time and space. I am the doctor. And then we're going to be like, whoa, what's going on? He's going to be like, this tower needs help. And we're like, whoa, haven't we already helped? Like, no, you must help more. And we're like, but we're busy. But then, yeah. Stuff and
Let's
things.
see. There's Adrin, Ara.
So if that's not a tower, is that like a fighting pit?
Yeah.
Actually, it's the beginning of what's going to be an amphitheater.
Amphitheater?
Okay.
I like how part of this city is black.
It's just the render distance.
Okay, but why can we see this then?
Don't worry about it. So now that the whole gang's here,
Great, the king's all now together.
Dorian, why do you have 1 H? Oh, was that for temporary HP?
Yeah, he needs to remove it.
No. It says 0 out of 1, so it's fine. So you guys are in the city of what the fuck's it called again?
Dwarf City, generic Dwarf City 5.
No, it's not actually. It's the border town of Ciernwald. Half of the city is in the Dwarven Empire.
I'm assuming you said Empire.
That scared me a little bit. Thank you for hosting, Sophie.
What? Sophie's alive?
Sophie's been in chat. Oh my goodness. Rude. Such rude. Anyway, half of the city is in the Dwarven Empire, and there's kind of like a wall that separates it from the other half, which is in the Elven Empire. So this is one of the 3 gateways. Yes, it is. This is one of the 3 gateways between the Elven Empire and the Dwarven Empire, where you're allowed to cross.
Who the fuck's her little dumbass?
Does Lug need to shrink down this
That's you.
time?
Why am I a little? I'm not that much of a. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay, I'll take it. That's understandable.
So, yeah, here you'll need to go through border control.
Oh, again?
Well, this is a port of entry. Because
Do we have
the Elven
any
Empire is
trouble?
semi-closed.
Oh,
This is
why
why
is it
this is
semi-closed?
why many moons ago, when you were in Hadra, you went to the Elven consulate there, so that you could get the paperwork for entry when you got here.
Oh, that was very long ago.
Yes, it
How many
was.
Hold on, I'm gonna check how many sessions that was ago.
That was probably like session 7 or something.
We're on session 30, blah blah.
32,
2.
32, 33, something like that.
Yeah.
Since this is a dwarven city, you have before you cross over to the other side, you have the option to explore shops and things on the dwarven side.
Okay. Oh, I can't see that far back, can I? Ay, chill.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I don't know. Have a
Dorian?
drink.
I guess we're dealing with supplies and then we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Don't know.
That seems the best thing. Let's not have any shenanigans.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We've been on this travel for over a year in our time. For about a year in real life.
At this point, you are basically you're only a 10-day away from your final destination.
Yeah, more
To
time
make
than
sure we have 10 days of supply and then we'll keep going.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go to like the general store.
I go to whatever resource place that they have here and request for 10 days worth of resources.
All right, so you need to go to the general store. Maybe pop by the apothecary in case there are any like poultices or ointments or things you might need. You know, for injuries happen.
Sure.
Still general resupply. Ragnar,
Sure.
I reckon you probably want to go explore the tavern.
Yes. We need booze.
Obviously.
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 I guess I could. Does this look like a prosperous town, or does it look as bad as it looks?
This is the only port of entry into the Elven Empire from the Dwarven Empire in the north.
So it's prosperous.
It's a pretty big crossroads town.
All right, I'm gonna pawn the red barrel.
I thought you were going to auction it.
Sorry, thank you. That's what I meant. Auction.
Auctioning takes some time.
Yeah, because one, you have to go to the auctioneers, agree on a price. They'll set a date. They'll send out notifications about their upcoming auction. That's like
wait.
that's like that's like a probably at least a month of prep. And if you're gonna do that, you might as well do it once you get to the boss thing.
Yeah, we go to the big city. Then you get all the money because all the rich people are there.
What is the name of the capital called? Is it Ba Sing?
It's actually in your places, I think. Yeah.
What are the places? Yeah. Oh my god, it is.
Some of the information is slightly out of date.
Yeah, because it looks like fucking Rivendell.
Because I've actually named the continent something different. That was back when I was working on the preliminary part of the campaign.
Yeah, I remember.
Lore's updated a little bit since then, but
Yeah.
it's a place.
I mean, have we been to Rivenhold yet?
No, actually, that was the other party.
Ah! They went to a floating city?
Rivenhold is in the elemental plane of air.
Oh, okay. So it's in the air?
It's on a sky island, basically.
Okay.
Which is powered by a giant magical stone, which is probably going to translate into
What is this,
world
Oblivion?
color.
No, not Oblivion. Is this, Morrowind area?
Morrowind, yeah.
No, I just know that there's been a lot of deep diving into. I was about to say Minecraft lore. Into into lore.
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
And that's how they had the islands fly before.
What's bad?
Well, that was in Faerun. This is in the elemental plane of air. Because you're thinking of the what the fuck are they called? The Empire of Magic people. The Netherese. There we go.
The referees?
No, the Netherese.
Why are they refereeing us?
But basically they made floating cities until eventually they tried to make a powerful 12th level spell that allowed a dude to temporarily take the mantle of the goddess of magic.
Sophie's quote of me being an idiot is very true.
And then the goddess of magic died, so magic stopped, and a lot of the cities fell from the sky.
Oh,
It's
that
awkward.
doesn't sound good.
No.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward.
And then she reformed into a different goddess, who is the same, but different.
The same.
Name change, like
Difference.
2 letters.
Yeah, she instead of Mistral, she became Mistra. And then that Mistra eventually died as well.
I think you told us about this, and I paid a lot of attention.
But yeah. Also, I don't know why, but Orphere's token is perpetually slightly bigger than it should be for some odd fucking reason.
Maybe it's the border of the thing.
But Tom, you're at the tavern.
Yeah.
And there's someone there performing.
Friend?
As soon as I can figure out what the fuck I did with this stat sheet.
How well are they performing?
Oh wow. Okay, there he is. Let's see.
Damn, son.
Pretty fucking well, I'd say.
Phil Bokaggins, I hate you with passion. I hate you so much.
What do you mean? Anyway, the tavern is quite ecstatic, and I just realized I've not had any music on this whole time.
And
Arcane propulsion arm?
hello, can anyone else hear Brandon, or is he gone for me?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. What just happened?
I don't know, did the internet have a hiccup?
It might have been again. That one.
Oh, does this need to be reset again? I think it needs to be reset again. Anyway, everyone is quite enjoying Philbo's performance.
Cool. I will go get a drink.
A drink.
A drink.
Bilbo Baggins.
Yes, Philbo Caggins.
Not in reference to another person
But
at all.
during his performance, you begin to feel a sort of vibration emanating from Phantom Song.
Oh, hello. Okay. It's been a while since she's been active. I'm gonna take Phantom Song out and pluck a string. See what happens.
Okay.
Do you want me to do you want me to click on it?
No, because that would make an attack roll.
Yep. I'm just gonna pluck a string.
You pluck the string.
Yeah.
You just kind of the first one in. Nothing really seems to happen, but you notice that one string in particular seems to have a sort of glow about it.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
You can't turn off this. I'll pluck that string instead then.
As you pluck that string, it kind of resonates and amplifies the music being played by Philbo for a brief moment.
Ooh.
You
I'm gonna
as
go
you look up at him and your eyes kind of lock.
I'm gonna just like
Awkward romance immediately.
yeah. I'm just like, oh no.
Oh right, I should
Right,
probably
look in the middle of the
probably
bar.
show you what he looks like. There you go.
That helps.
I can't tell if he's supposed to be a rogue or a bard.
He's a College of Valor bard, so a little bit of both actually.
Sounds alright.
But yeah, you can see he does have an instrument behind him.
Yeah. He does.
That's why I was like, well, there's the instrument, but he's like toying with a knife, so
Yeah, because he's a College of Valor bard. They
Right.
they have a little more combat stuff than say a College of Glamour bard would.
I, on the other hand, have super combat.
wait, what college is right now?
I'm College of Metal.
Oh, okay.
He's a custom
Yeah.
subclass.
Remember?
Not a custom class, a custom subclass.
Yeah. It's great.
So he kind of wraps up his performance
Aye.
after a time, and
I'm just like the side drinking.
after dealing with all the swooning females in the room and a few males,
Yeah.
he makes his way over toward the bar and sits down next to you.
Personal space, please. Don't actually say that. That'd be rude.
He orders a copper kettle special neat.
Hello. How are you? Nice performance. Name's Ragnar.
He's like,
You might not have heard of me.
he goes, pleasure, Ragnar. Philbo
Aye.
Caggins, at your service.
Cool. Nice name.
He's like,
Nice.
he looks at, he's like, quite an instrument you got there.
I could say the same about you.
Oh, aye.
Oh, I. So where did you get yours?
Well, that's quite the tale, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, you can still tell me. I ain't got no place to go right now. activity. What should I say?
I'm just imagining Ozen like asking dating advice from Dorian.
Dorian's just like, sweet and reading. That'll do.
Okay, Tom, roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck's sake. Thanks for choosing my worst skill there.
Definitely don't mention stabbing people.
Look at
Wow!
that.
You managed to lose against a 6.
Yes.
There's no words. You rolled a 0.
Well, technically I rolled a 1.
2, that went down to 0.
A 2.
Amazing. So he tells you an epic tale of retrieving his vial from a volcano where it was being guarded jealously
I mean, he
by a
did
black
crit.
dragon. I
Oh,
didn't
wow,
say
that's
it was convincing, but you
I still believe
unfortunately
it.
have been convinced.
I've been drinking too much already. I'm just like, wow, that's a great story.
I love how Brandon is just dying.
He
Well,
lost to a 6.
I mean, I've lost to worse. I think I've lost to a 1 before.
I can believe it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see who goes. So what's the deal with you and that old girl? Oh, also he tells you its name is Siren's Call.
Sirens or Phantom Song? You mean? Well,
No, his weapon.
Captain.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
mine is Phantom Song.
Are you going to tell him the truth, or are you going to embellish?
That's embellish. Let's roll a deception. He has to beat a 13. Oh, for fuck's sake! Well, you see, I found it on the floor.
He's like, really?
Yeah.
A weapon like that? Just
Yeah.
laying about?
Yeah.
You don't say.
I don't. Yeah. I found my arch nemesis in life.
Yes. So how much did you pay for it?
A loot.
Oh.
Yeah. Just some old guy wanted a loot. I was willing to give it up.
He suggests the possibility of a trade.
No. Why would I want yours? Phantom Song sounds so much better than
Oh no,
Siren's
he doesn't want to
Call.
give you Siren's Call. He does want Phantom Song though.
You want my loot. How about no? I'll finish my drink a bit. I'll be like, good day to you, sir, and then leave.
He wants to persuade you that perhaps a duel could be arranged.
A duel of what?
Well, he's making a persuasion.
Oh, okay.
A bard
You want me
duel,
to?
obviously.
You want me to defend with my charisma save? Or do you want me to persuade? Or do you want me to roll, Brandon?
Kind of
Normally,
persuade.
I would say wisdom, but I'm considering allowing you to make a Constitution save.
I'll do Constitution. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
It's just one under. Sure, why not?
So he's going to wager 500 gold
Okay.
against Phantom Song to think he's better than you.
Okay, sure. So, if I lose, you win Phantoms.
Yep.
Okay. But what if you lose? You give me 500 gold. Why don't you just give me your loot?
he says rather cryptically that Siren Call is a part of his greater destiny, and he thinks Phantom Song might be a part of that same destiny.
No deal unless you're gonna give me that loot.
I'm afraid you have to.
Fuck.
He has unfortunately over persuaded you.
Yeah, fine then. We'll go for it then. What deal were we thinking?
3 rounds of a performance off.
Okay.
The crowd, as is traditional of a bard duel, the gathering crowd will determine the winner.
I'm gonna lose my fucking loot.
Not necessarily.
Most definitely.
What's your bonus performance?
Plus 10.
Well, you're even.
Yeah. But my rolls do not like me today.
Right, but you also have friends. I don't know if
How are
any
they
of them
gonna
actually
help?
there.
I'm going to. Can I have assistance? Can I have a backup performer?
Possibly.
Excellent. I know exactly who I want to add. Okay.
So the way this works is, if she agrees to it,
Mhm.
she will essentially allow you to have an advantage on your checks.
Okay. That was the plan, Ozen. Well done for keeping up.
All right, so Ilaria is going to do some minor backup work. Not enough to be considered interference in the duel, but
That'll work. Right. So shall we begin?
sure.
Okay. You first. You challenged me.
All right. There's the temptation to be like he rosins up his bow and a band of demons join in.
Oh, fuck that. I'll be like, no, and just start killing him.
I don't know why I just have what the fuck's it called? Devil Went Down to Georgia stuck in my head now.
Right. Go on, Brandon, you first.
Yeah, it's a 16.
Oh. Oh.
I apologize to the chat that we can't have music, but
No,
TOS.
Twitch is being Twitch. Right, okay, I will perform.
Let's see if I can find something a little bit more.
I didn't even need her for this round. Ugh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, the first round definitely goes to Tom.
He's like,
We're going to use hit points to track this, but when you hit 0, you won't actually pass out. It's just a measure of. Thing.
Okay. Right, so what HP is he on?
43.
Where are we? Are we in the city?
Yeah, you're.
No, we're still outside.
You're outside the tavern
Oh, okay.
because you want to try and get as many people as possible to join into the crowd, not just.
Right,
the
Oh,
okay.
so the whole
tavern
entire city is the tavern?
What?
The whole entire city is the tavern?
Yeah, we just...
I'm not
Wait,
bothered
where-
with moving people around.
Okay,
now.
right. No problem then. Okay, his go then.
Well, you won that round, so you get to lead.
No, okay.
This music is actually quite appropriate for a Ragnar performance.
What is it?
And it's in the role play.
I can hear it now. I've performed, got a 17.
Oh shit! You won the second round as well.
Did I win?
Not yet.
No, okay. Gotta do the third round. Right.
Oh fuck!
Fucking hell.
Critical.
He was not happy over in those first 2 rounds.
All right. So he pulls out just this amazing performance out of nowhere. You get hit for 15.
Oh, okay.
It's just half the performance damage.
Yeah. What's he on?
43 minus that first one was 23, so 11, and then 6, 17, 43 minus 17. I have a bunch of calculators to go. Might help. So, 26. Stamina.
Okay, he's 26 and I'm at... 8, 6, and 15.
Hold on, I'll be with you in a minute, Dan.
What am I on?
Whatever your thing is minus the damages.
Me what okay.
I'll be with you.
Oh shit, your next
What?
27.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Oh, tell a lie!
Close. Close.
No, because I've got
He's got an
advantage,
advantage.
remember?
Yeah.
Oh no, you did. That's right, you
Yeah,
have advantage. Oh shit, yeah.
That's why I was like, oh fuck!
It's almost down.
Okay, I'll just before last
So you have
3.
8, 6, 15.
Negative 53.
And what was this last one?
His last one was 27, so
Minus 13.
yeah.
So you're negative
Hold on.
42.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Oh fuck, that's another strong performance.
I'm gonna lose.
It's another. So you've lost 55 off your HP.
I'm down.
Oh shit, well you still have to perform. Let's see if it's a draw or not.
Okay. No.
Oh.
Goodbye, Phantom Song.
Nope. Fuck.
Oh, what?
You managed to draw!
How? What is he on? It didn't come up for me.
He's on exactly 0.
So we drew. Hold on a
God
bit, my
damn.
brother needs help.
Well, it looks like fate has conspired to keep Ragnar safe. The crowd is so massive and so vehemently engaged, it can't actually be gauged whether Ragnar or Filbo has won. Tom's not back. I mean, we gotta wait for Tom to get back because of things. So, Dorian,
Yeah.
You up to anything until Tom gets back and finds out what he's won?
Not really, nothing interesting.
Don't want to pop around to the magic shop and see if they have any fun stuff.
Not really.
There's bakery
I'm in the
here.
mindset of leaving this town ASAP.
There is a bakery here, just saying.
I can wander to the bakery.
You go into the bakery and you see that because dwarves tend to make very stodgy and heavy sweets, and that's been true basically since the moment you got into the Elven Empire or into the Dwarven Empire. Excuse me. Here, you can see there's a little bit of influence from the Elven Empire that tend to favor lighter and fruit-based things. that they do have a wide selection of pastries and things for you to select from.
Ooh. I will pick one of everything.
Everything.
One of everything.
Okay, that'll be 5 gold.
Done.
Okay, and you now you have
What did you?
you have
What's going on?
12 boxes of pastries and cakes.
Right. So what happened? We drew.
You drew. The crowd was so large that you couldn't even determine a clear winner.
Okay. Did we
Um,
just shake hands?
oh yeah. You shook hands, and the crowds actually start throwing money at you guys.
We'll just like take it.
Yeah, he's like, he decides that, you know what? You might just be worthy of that instrument.
As are you. I will see you around, sir. Maybe we can. Our instruments can join forces one day.
Perhaps, it says. But from the magnitude of your performance, you walk away with 100 gold.
Is that a banging night? It's probably too much for me to carry still, but you know. Yep, there we go. Capacity again.
I mean, I'll take
I
some.
need to put something in there. Wait, have
So
I still
Simon now
got-
has 12 boxes of pastries.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Which I'm sticking into some of the carts.
I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
I'm not carrying that by hand because screw that.
Can I, Simon? I'm gonna go up to Simon. Does Simon still have our bags of holding?
I do.
Simon, could you open it up and put my light bearer in there for a weight of 7?
Sure.
Thanks, babe.
Light
Have you ever
bearer?
actually used light
Yeah.
bearer?
I have, yeah, but it was more strength based, so I didn't really use it.
It's a great sword.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that.
I'm surprised you didn't have it appraised while you were in Stone Rock.
I was busy.
There was a few things going on.
Yeah. So Simon, have you put that in there?
There was. But we
Light
also did have a day where you just wandered
Bearer,
around.
There we go.
and it weighs 7.
Well, its weight doesn't matter because it's in the bag of holding. It only matters.
Yeah, but I need that because I'm going to remove it from
Well-
my equipment list.
I guess it does matter because the bag of holding does have a limit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it can only hold up to 60 pounds.
Right, I'm just taking the weight off it. So, yeah, there we go. Nice.
Not that we put very much in our bag.
Yeah. Don't have that many things at all. Got alchemist tools in here, and herbalist kit. In fact, we've got a whole bunch of tools in here. All the tools.
Why are there so many tools in there?
Got alchemist, herbalist, prospecting, stone cutting, smith, wood carving. Just all the tools, basically.
Who put all the tools in there? That's really strange.
Yeah. We've also still got the immaculate collection of doilies.
Oh right, I bet you guys probably looted a bunch of tools and shit from the fortress.
Probably. Yeah.
That's probably what that is.
So it's being placed after the potion sprayer, which was after that.
After the
correctly.
potion sprayer?
Yeah, as in it's listed below the potion sprayer, which means I put it in after that.
The potion
We've also got a potion sprayer in here.
You got it since the Grand... Oh no, you probably got it from the Grand Dorsica.
Yeah.
Because she was an artificer. So she had lots of tools.
Mm-hmm.
That makes
Probably
sense
just
now.
make that.
That makes sense now.
And 5 pounds of some kind of chalk.
Oh yeah, you
Some kind.
bought ritual chalk, didn't you? Or
That's
you
it.
buy, you got ritual chalk.
Yeah.
Probably also from her.
Probably. Bag of holding. It's wonderful.
Alright, Ozen, are you and Ilaria gonna get up to anything?
I'm just gonna try and stay as supportive as I can to win her approval.
Oh, so I see. So you're going to romance.
Hey, I mean, this is my kid.
I'm not judging. It's very forthright and noble thing, I'd say. I'm a little bit surprised. You know, I would have picked Ozen to be the responsible type, but then, considering his family background, maybe he wants to not be that way.
Yeah, I don't want to be any representation of my dad.
Okay, make a, Simon, you would probably consider romancing part of persuasion, right?
Yeah, persuasion or general charisma.
Yeah, so make a persuasion with advantage since you have good intentions. Ozen? There you go.
Well, I'm.
You're not quite there, but she's pleased by the effort. Honestly, she wasn't expecting it, so I guess that helped. But she does have a really fucking high wisdom.
Well, I mean, that's an elf for you, so.
Yeah. Well, also too, she probably spends a lot of time around actor
Suitors
types.
and stuff.
Yeah. And we know how they are. But I guess you finally make your way toward the port of entry then. Oh. Ooh. Ragnar.
He had to pop off.
Wait, he left? Oh no, he's still he's in the Discord. He had to go do it then, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so is England proficient with forging shit?
Forging I think I am. After you made me remake. Yes, I am. I am proficient
You're
with forgery.
proficient with the forgery kit.
As am I.
Awesome. That means you guys can collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've picked up people.
Yeah, we did.
So, forgery
Got to-
kit with
Penned
What kind
to
of-
the list of to the what's it called?
You're going to need to make a duplicate of official Elven Embassy issued, or I guess consulate issued, embassy issued documents.
How many people are we adding to this?
Well, Yugisa was there when we went to the embassy the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Belron could, because Ragnar has permission to enter and Belron is his retainer now,
Mm-hmm.
he could probably be added into Ragnar's documentation. Ozen himself.
Rosen wasn't part of the list. Yeah, originally.
Yeah.
Though he is part of
I am part of Leo now, so does that?
Well, you'll have to. You still have to file paperwork. It's ostensibly a closed nation.
So we've got at least one person to add.
To what? What's going on?
Ilaria is a citizen of the Twilight Empire, so she doesn't need.
We're trying to enter into the borders of the elves, and the elves don't want outsiders coming in.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
So
we have
we've got to
add-
go
we
to
have
the
add-
documentation.
We have to add Belron because we forgot while we were at the actual embassy.
Yeah. Ozen, we're adding Ozen, and we're looking to see if we can persuade Belron, given he's a retainer. So
Well, you can just add
technically,
him to Ragnar's documents.
yeah,
I guess you could actually add the port of entry.
that one we can ask. Ozen It's a bit more hard. It's a bit more difficult.
Well,
Given the
okay.
fact that there's a period of time when I just disappeared.
So you will need the quality of paper that they use for their documents, which is a specific type of paper made from a pulp that comes from a particular type of tree, a mulberry tree, specifically. But this being the kind of city it is, you might be able to find that kind of paper.
Let's go find that kind of paper.
I guess we'll just do a general investigation. We don't want this to be like, you know, an act of conquest or anything.
So, an
Investigation.
investigation?
Yes.
That's a non. That's not for me.
Dorian was distracted by a butterfly.
And that's an 11.
Sick. You guys, I swear sometimes. Alright. Orpheus, can you save the day, please? Probably not, because this is not his thing.
Still doesn't matter. He still does better.
Amazing. Okay. Well, you find the place is a little bit pricey.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like a very reputable place.
That's fine.
But there is a certain gnome you can talk to downtown who can get his hands on that sort of thing for a
Okay.
price.
How's the price?
15 gold.
Done.
Okay. You might want to sell them kind of like
I'll give you 20. I'll give you 50% now and 50% on the return.
no, sell them as like you might want to behave a little bit more residently, else they might mark you as someone who has money to spare. This sort of people, you don't want them to think that you're just willing to pay anything. He's suggesting you haggle a little bit.
I'm not haggling. I don't haggle. If you want to haggle, you can haggle all you like. I don't haggle.
Selton is just more like, I'd rather us not get stabbed in the back.
I'm sure.
You want to let Selton do the negotiation?
If you want to haggle, you can haggle.
Or matter again. Selton knows these kind of things because he's a pro.
Hence why I'm saying if he wants to do it, he can do it.
Okay. We'll send Selton in to pick it up.
Should I use my disguise kit?
If you want, I guess.
No, I mean like when we're going through and handing the papers over.
Probably not. You
No.
probably don't want to get caught trying to deceive an official at a border crossing.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good idea.
I mean, we're already giving false documents.
Oh, then when we don't want to make ourselves more illegitimate.
Yeah, well, again, documents can't lie,
Mm-hmm.
right? They can detect the fact that you are lying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Seltham isn't able to get the price negotiated down, but he does make a show of complaining about how expensive this is and how he should have gone with the other person, but he's in a hurry at this point. You get the gist of it. And he comes back with 3 sheets of paper that you'll need.
Thank you.
Now, I guess you both want to work on this forgery.
That sounds sensible.
All right, so you're gonna need to take a moment to kind of study the other documents to try and pick out the subtle patterns and bureaucratic tendencies that were inherent in people filing. Roll, I guess.
Perception?
Probably, I would consider it probably more investigation.
All right.
You're studying.
15.
Pretty good.
15 again.
Perfect. Alright, so now you'll begin the process of the forging.
Wait, we're forging documents again.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Because we think it'll be easier than the truth.
Then what?
We've randomly picked up this dude.
Well, we could just say it's part of L.E.O now and show the official document, eh?
What?
Yeah, that's why it's only a half lie. It's the best way to lie is you incorporate little bits of truth.
That's true.
I don't know what it's like.
You guys continue on this. I've got to just keep going back and forth. Help.
God damn it, Dan.
What a fun day.
Simon,
Hmm.
forgery kit.
Yeah. What do you want? What's it? Oh, I've got it as a query.
Oh, it should be intelligence.
Okay.
Like it's just always intelligence.
I'll change that to be intelligence. That's a 16.
Yeah, I guess you've never really used it. Okay, well it's a good job you're working together.
Yeah, because I never had to use it.
Yeah. You successfully get through the first document. Actually, yeah, has anyone ever actually used the forgery kit?
Not yet.
Yeah, I think this is the first time.
Dark Moon sort of has, but
Yeah, she doesn't count just on here.
Yeah, she's Dark Moon.
Of course she has.
Dark Moon is nowhere and everywhere at the same time.
Yes. That is so very true. Okay, that's the first document down.
Cool.
You want to go into the second document?
Do we also have to go for the same thing?
Yep.
Forgery straight.
Yep.
I think I got it.
That's 24. That's 19 to help.
This is very, very convincing. And then the final. Which is that second one, basically perfect.
15 and 16.
Good enough. You've produced what looks like very official looking entry report explanations.
I mean, that first one is probably the most questionable, but the others are.
Yeah.
You're gonna look over the first one and be questionable, turn to the second page and go, nah, I'm just thinking of things, it's fine.
That first one is the declaration of for entry. Those are always questionable anyway.
But it's like, it's even more questionable. Whatever.
That's fine.
Now hopefully the L.E.O badge will help.
Yay, we did a forgery, guys.
You did a forgery.
Yay.
I guess it's time for the border crossing itself, eh?
Yep.
You go into the building, and go into the I guess it's more of a compound. It's kind of like a castle, really. But you enter into the compound, and there's like a guard booth. Each cart is expected to stop.
Papers, please.
Well,
Oh no, we're playing Papers, Please now.
It's more of a welcome to the what do we call it? Sierenwald Port of Entry. What's the purpose for your entry today?
Oh, we just planned to go to the beach, with kids.
That's incorrect entirely. We're on a diplomatic mission bringing sea elves from one place to the other place. To the capital.
Oh, you're those people.
Yeah, we're those people.
We've been looking
Yeah, that's why I
forward
said to the beach.
We've been
Afterwards we go to the beach.
very funny. Yes, yeah. We've been expecting you. How many for entry?
83 plus the number of people that we have.
You show him the
group.
document. He's like, okay, this is what we're going to need to happen. We're going to have you park your carts over in that stable there. Alright, fair warning, you will be searched. Standard procedure.
Right.
We're going to need you to have everyone their individual papers, and you'll go inside. And we'll call each of you up individually.
Got the sea elves paper, right?
Yes,
Papers.
you have been warden of all the paperwork.
Good.
Because you didn't trust 83 people to keep up with papers.
Yeah. That's why I've got a massive pouches of paper on my person.
You're basically the mom in this situation.
Can do. Everyone has to come in individually, or?
No, there's like a big waiting. It's basically like a huge hall. And there's a bunch of seating.
Okay.
So,
This depresses me so much.
what do you mean?
It just does.
Why?
Just this whole sitting down waiting for administrators to do whatever the fuck they have to do to let us get up. I just get flashbacks to memories which I've repressed.
If it makes you feel any better, my family got turned away from Canada. So,
Ooh.
I mean,
Wait, was it a drive or was it a flight?
it was a drive.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so
Yeah. I've been to Canada before. It is a long
it's
drive.
like fucking. Alright, we're going to sit at the border for an hour, then we have to turn around, and then it's like 3 fucking hours to get back to the other side.
yeah. It's just that thing of, oh, this just makes me sad.
Well, unfortunately, this is a fantasy world, so everything's gonna go perfectly.
Oh, dear.
So they begin calling people, kind of starting with the elves. Big shock there, right? Most of them seem to go through in about 5 minutes time. Fortunately, there are several people there working, so they go through them quite fast.
Good.
And there don't appear to be any issues there, mostly because it's mostly so you claim to be an elf. Here's a dispel magic in your face. Yep, you're an elf. On your way.
Yep. Disguising yourself would be a bit funny here.
And then they call for a crawfield Dorian.
I jump up, I guess. Make my way over.
There's a little elven woman, an elven woman sitting there. She's like, so, Dorian Crawfield, is it?
That's me.
Sir, would you care to tell me what your purpose is for your entry into Twilight Empire today?
I'm one of the people leading this group of this group into the Twilight Empire capital.
It says here you are going to be going to the capital.
Aye.
It's listed here. You have you have a stop listed.
Yes.
What are you planning to do after that?
There was a marriage that we're attending, and there was what was it? There was a marriage. There was something else that's going on there. Oh yeah, someone's settling down with their wife here, I think. And then after all this, I plan to go away and fall asleep somewhere else. Who knows?
You don't plan on doing anything that might potentially bring harm to the Elven Empire?
I have no intention of bringing harm to the Elven Empire.
You see her look very intently at what appears to well, you can't really see. But you do see a faint glow emanating from sunlight. She goes, alright, Mr. Caulfield, considering your affiliation with an adventuring league, you have been permitted entry. We do request that you announce your exit from the Empire whenever that may be.
Okay.
Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the spectacle that is an Elven wedding. They are. We understand that outsiders find them quite magical. And she
Never been to a wedding in my life, so
she stands the paper. Well, then this would be a good first one. She hands you paperwork and is like, just right through that door.
thank you very much. I'll hop my way through.
Oh god, I really wish fucking Lug or John were here.
He would have the most brilliant responses.
He's going to have to tell us what Lug says in border security.
And we will make sure it is on the stream.
Yeah, he'll have to recount that for us in our recap next week.
Hopefully he'll be there.
I hope so. Whenever he gets back, he'll have to recount as Lug goes through border control. Because I'm sure that's fucking hilarious.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What happened?
I went through border crossing and didn't collapse in despair.
Oh wow.
They call a Ozen, no last name given.
That's his last name, huh?
No
I've
clan,
learned something.
no clan name affiliated.
Ozen, no last name given. I've learned something.
I walk up nervously because I don't have the last name.
So you go there. There's a gentlemanly looking elf sitting there. He goes, so, Mr. Ozen, is it?
Yes.
You don't have any formal name other than Ozen?
I reject my father's way, so I rejected my formal name.
So, your father was a...
Drunk.
I'm very sorry to hear that. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Was he human of some kind? Terawon, maybe?
My mother was Fae. Or half Fae.
Oh, you're one of the Fae touched. Interesting. What kind of Fae ancestry do you claim?
I just blow the whistle.
Oh no.
Don't do that 'cause you're gonna have to make a deal.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. I keep forgetting like that I'm required
How
to make a
about
deal.
you show him the whistle?
Alright, I show him the whistle. And
He takes a look at it. I've not seen a silver whistle. Do you claim this being as your ancestor?
my grandmother, to be exact.
So your maternal grandmother is a fae,
Yes.
and your father is a what exactly?
My father is a human. You can even call him one.
Did you ever determine where your dragon mark was?
On a hand that I still have.
Okay. You should probably show that to the border control agent. Then he'll
Alright,
understand.
I just kind of raise my hand.
Oh, what are the Dracarys claims? I can see
Please.
why you would want to claim such heritage.
Thank you for understanding.
To a lot of people, Dracarys are wilders. It says here you're affiliated with L.E.O.
Yes.
Can you demonstrate that in some way?
I show him the L.E.O badge.
You see him, you see his hand glow as he passes his hand over it. Huh. That seems genuine indeed. He hands it back to you.
I
And
take
how
it
long are you
and
planning on
nod.
staying within the territories of the Empire?
Well, that actually depends on what happens.
Care to elaborate?
So, you recall how the other fellow mentioned a potential guy settling down here?
This is a different
That
agent.
was me.
This is an
Oh.
entirely different agent. That was a woman. This is a man.
Oh, derp. I intend to settle down here with Alpha I met on the way over, but I
Does
am
this
still
elf have a name?
Ilaria.
Oh, Miss Carcissus.
Yes.
You really? See, this guard has actually heard of her because she's a performer. Interesting. Is there a particular reason why?
This room is just gonna leave this office immediately. We're just gonna be haunted by it for the rest of the adventure.
Can we stay professional, sir? I'm not asking.
You're telling me
Your
you're planning,
personal
you're
affairs.
telling me that you, an outsider, is planning on immigrating into the Empire.
There's such a thing as half elves, aren't there?
There are. Although they formally prefer to be referred to as Tarawans rather than half a thing. Most people consider it quite rude to be called half of something.
I'm a man of science. I say things how they are.
No, you're just a retard.
Well, your intention to stay might cause trouble later, but you are an adventurer, so
I intend to
cannot-
cause no
cannot
trouble
legally
directly.
stop you from entering all of the However, I encourage you, should you decide you would like to set at some point, filing with an immigration commission. I understand you will be heading toward the capital. You'll be able to find them there.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah.
He stamps your paper and lets you go on your way. He also hands you a booklet.
Oh, and this is an immigration.
It is a guidebook for what is required for immigration.
Thank you, sir.
You also, since you have declared this to be required within 5 years, to check in with a border office to verify your presence within the Empire. And should you leave,
I will.
do be sure to leave communication.
I will.
He gives you a little bit of a grin and says, "Good luck."
Does he slap him on the ass?
No.
It's a professional environment.
Is it? He just asked about a person's
It's
information.
technically a professional environment.
It's literally his job to discern why people are moving back and forth across the border.
Mm-hmm. We're at border control. Hence why I'm feeling so much despair.
And then you hear someone announce, "Free hair, Ragnar, black guitar."
Yo. Nice to meet you.
Goes,
Did you want to read out my full name?
Well, you've proven yourself, so you don't need that, do you?
No, I just like people say my name.
Well, you're the full thing. Like, you've proven that you are.
Well, it's the thing of you're not being announced, you're being called.
Oh.
Okay. Also,
And he
that's
still likes
that's-
having his full name being said anyway.
That's a Dwarven Empire thing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah
Okay.
then.
So
Yes.
you go up to the window. There's a kind of younger looking guy there. He kind of looks you over and says his eyebrow kind of pricks up when he sees you. He goes, "Mr. Ragnar."
Yes, that is me.
It says here you are a dwarven treehair.
I am. I have the signet ring to prove it.
You showed him the signet ring.
Yeah, I'm showing him.
May I see your scroll of pedigree, please?
Yeah, you can indeed.
you hand him the scroll, and he's like, "Huh, I don't think I've ever seen one that thick before." He
Yeah,
just
believe
begins
me.
rolling it out. It's like,
He's just like,
huh.
It's a lot of names.
But he gets to the end and he's like, "Huh. Wow. You know, we don't get many dwarven nobles moving back and forth, surprisingly. Most of them tend to seem to enter in through the airships."
well, I enjoy traveling on foot, but also we also need an airship.
I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think Grey Dwarves aren't very often recognized by the Dwarven Empire as being people.
Excuse me, did you just call me a grey dwarf?
That
I-
is
I'd
who
like-
you are,
I'd-
you know.
My greatest name is Druga, sir, and I would like to talk to your manager.
Actually, Superfake Dwarf is another name for Druiders.
Oh,
Druiders
okay.
is actually said more derogatory.
Oh,
It has to do with the traitor who was of the Druider clan.
oh, okay.
So,
Right, I'll be. Yeah.
Grey Dwarf is
I'll have to find
actually more polite.
Well, okay, that makes sense. Yes, I am a grey dwarf. Well, you know. Yeah.
Well, the Elven Realms have no particular qualms with your wars are your own.
That's true. As of the wars with the elves, if there ever was.
So, free hair. What may I ask is your intention entering the Empire?
To help L.E.O. take these long forgotten souls to actually place where they can live happy.
For which you have the Empire's eternal gratitude.
Thank you.
Or I suppose you will when you get them.
Yeah, eventually.
Well, that's really all I'm allowed to ask you since you are a recognized noble.
Okay.
Please enjoy your stay. Do be sure to check out through an official port on your exit.
Of course, thank you for your time.
They hand you your pedigree scroll back and everything.
Aye, thank you.
Eventually. Oh, you forgot something.
Your
What did I
retainers.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yugus is kind
These
of
two
taken
with
care of,
me.
but she has the permission for entry.
Yeah, this guy, he's one of my retainers.
Now, eventually, Ragnar gets called back.
I was like, oh fuck, I forgot him, didn't I? He's just standing there like, thanks.
And there's a kind of stern-looking elven woman dealing with Belron.
Hold on, Dan.
Continue.
And she goes, I'm sorry to disturb you again, Mr. or Freehair, might beg your pardon, Black Guitar.
Mm-hmm.
This dragonborn here claims that he's a retainer of yours.
Well, that's true. Sorry. But... Okay.
So this is true.
Yes, it is true.
Can you swear this on your house?
I swear this on my house and on my
Very well. We'll just need you to fill out this form.
Can I just put a signature, please? Okay, I'll fill out these four.
And she also hands you a little bit of wax.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll need to you'll use your signet ring to impress your seal upon it.
Oh, okay. Good. Look. Done. There you go.
Thank you for that, Freehair. Mr. Belron, you are cleared for entry. Or Mr. Hammer, I suppose.
Yeah.
You did it, guys. You survived elven bureaucracy.
Yay. Didn't it take you guys like 10 years to fill all this out?
Yes. In fairness, it has been 7 hours since we got to the port of entry.
Oh.
There was at one point where they almost didn't allow Lug to bring his shield.
Whoa.
That would cause an international incident if it wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
It very nearly did. Fortunately, Orpheus was able to calm the situation. Of course, now Orpheus is responsible for Lug. Not an ideal situation.
I mean, nothing's really changed there.
You have noticed that Orpheus seems a little bit more on edge now, because you have formally crossed into the Elven Realms. You do also have a list of notable places here on the Elven side of the city. And the shops here do offer different things to what you have on the other side.
I'm gonna go to a bakery.
I'm probably gonna go in real life soon because I have work tomorrow.
Well, it hasn't been 3 hours, so what I was going to say is...
Yeah.
And I was gonna do exactly the same thing as I did with the Dwarven place and buy one of every single pastry.
And book.
And book. Oh yeah, Ragnar.
Yeah.
Thing of note for you, there is a pleasure house here.
Why are you saying that to me? Wouldn't you be saying that to Chris? But
Chris has already had the pleasure.
I mean, I've had loads of it. I will peruse this. I'll be like, can I be made partner? Why? No reason.
But
I
yeah,
have my reasons for being partner. Yeah, your reasons for running this.
but that will do us for today. Thank you to 5 weird people that showed up.
What is going on? Brandon, you need to start streaming more.
If you had free time.
He has free time, he just doesn't use it.
It's because my free time is after I'm at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still gotta.
Yeah, but anyway. Goodbye.
Bye.
I.
Oh, I'm so tired.
You sound tired.
No, I am. I only got like, how many hours of sleep did I get left?
Not enough.
4.5, like, actual sleeping, and then, like, at least
Where
an
I
hour
wouldn't
of me waking up
any
every 10
problems
minutes.
at all.
Because that's
You'd be able to
the
save a
time
lot
my
of it.
alarm goes off.
And talk about opening up like a
Yeah. No,